Entry 25, The Grey Room Scene. November 2:40 a.m. Before I went to sleep, I asked to dream with the friendly witch I saw yesterday. I wanted to see if we could connect in the dream, to see her, and for her to see me. I've done this before with other people, and sometimes it takes a few nights, but I can do it now when I'm in that half-sleep state. I always ask for it to be safe and good, only if the person wants to come through. My boyfriend moved beside me because he needed the toilet. I was lying on my belly turned to my right side, half asleep, when I felt him shift. I realized I hadn't dreamt of her or couldn't remember anything, and I thought, show me a vision of her. I didn't say it out loud, just in my head. I knew I was in that 10-minute space between sleep and awake, the place where it always works. The moment I asked, it started. A small, round scene appeared in the air in front of me, about the size of the side of a tennis ball. The edges were soft gray, blurred like mist, as if light and shadow were folding around each other. Inside it, something was moving. Quick, alive, full of energy. It was her. I could tell straight away. She looked human, but not fully. Part creature, part human. A mix of hedgehog and squirrel. Maybe even badger or skunk. The top of her head had that mix of fur, like a mohawk made of spikes and soft hair together, and down her back the fur streaked like a wild stripe. The sides of her head were normal hair, human-like. She was wearing punk rock clothes, a messy jean jacket with a hood, rough and worn, a bit like gym gear underneath. It moved as she ran. Around her was tall grass, nearly her height, and she ran through it fast, looking back and forward like something was chasing her. The emotion hit me before I could even think, fear and excitement together. She was scared, but also thrilled, alive, like she was running from something and toward something at the same time. I could feel it in my chest, as strong as my own heartbeat. The whole thing felt real, not a dream. It was like watching a scene from another world. The same world I go to in dreams. The one beyond the veil, where I'm half dragon, half human. There I can run and fly at once, and when I wake up, my arms ache like I've really been using them. The energy felt the same. Maybe she was running from me. Or maybe we were both part of the same story in that place. I can't tell which. I just know it felt like recognition. Like we both knew each other without words. The gray circle flickered, and for a moment, I thought she might come through. Then it folded back into nothing, and the room fell silent again. I touched my pillow with both hands, right, then left, feeling the bubbles and pulses beneath my skin. I said aloud, "Show me more." But the vision was complete. The air settled, shifting from thick to normal, just like it did at the start. A few seconds before it happens, I always feel it, like something tells me to look, to pay attention. It's not a voice, more a pull, a knowing. The air goes heavy, almost fog-like, but only around that circle, the size of a ball. Then I see it. I always know just before it comes. Later, I kept thinking about it. Maybe she won't remember any of it. Not if she was deep in her dream. When I do this, I'm half awake, so I remember everything. For her, it might still happen fully in sleep, so she feels it but forgets after. She's strong already. I can feel that. But she'll be even stronger later. Maybe she's still at the beginning stage of what I can already do. I don't mean that badly, just that we're at different points on the same kind of path. Now I can move between waking and dreams so easily. It wakes me when it happens. Every time I'm in that half-sleep or meditation mode, I can ask, and it comes. I can't control what I see, but I can choose who I ask to see. This time it was her, the friendly witch. And I think she saw me too. Maybe she saw me the way I am in that realm, the dragon. Maybe we met in the same place, two halves of one moment before both waking up again. Whatever it wasn't dark. It felt real, familiar, alive, like the worlds are starting to meet through us. Note what it reminded me of. While I was writing this down, it reminded me of another vision I had a few weeks ago. That one started almost the same way. A small, round shape in the air, about the size of a tennis ball. But that time, it began black instead of gray. I was awake in my bedroom when it happened. It was morning, and I was in that half-sleep state between dreaming and waking. It shifted fast, showing me different places. First my room, then the rock beach I always go to. It felt like I was seeing through someone else's eyes. Maybe a spirit's, because I couldn't see myself or anyone else. I was just watching through their sight. That older vision felt like the same kind of link, like I was seeing through the eyes of something, crossing between my world and someone else's dream. Remembering it now makes me think the two experiences are connected somehow, like pieces of the same story.